Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing, and in today's reading we will be looking into what your spirit guides and angels want to tell you, any message that you're meant to hear at this moment. And we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any of the piles that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the message that your spirit guides and angels have been trying to tell you, or something that you need to know. So we're going to begin by preparing your cards, pile number 1, and if you just want to skip to the message, then there's a timestamp for you guys in the description box. But let's start with your tarot cards today, and let's see what is something that your spirit guides and angels want you to know. They have been trying to tell you something. Okay, I'm already hearing a very interesting message with your card that popped out. But let's see what else. Let's get these 2. Let's get also these 2 ones. Okay, so now let's move on to your oracle cards, and let's see what is something that your spirit guides and angels have been trying to tell you here, pile 1. Okay, what is something that you need to know, pile number 1, spirit guides and angels, please deliver them the message that pile number 1 is meant to hear right now for their highest good. What is something that pile number 1 needs to know currently? Any guidance and advice you would like to give to pile number 1? And to end off your reading, I want to get you a self-care card, pile number 1. Let's see how can you better take care of yourself currently at the moment with your current situation. I feel this one for you. Okay, we have your cards ready now, pile number 1, and we can get straight into your reading. Let's take a look at what is your guidance from your angels and your spirit guides. What's something that you need to know right now? So as your pile, you guys chose the Fool card. Okay, I love the image on this card. Perhaps with the Fool, you could be missing some fun in your life. Maybe you have been a bit too serious lately. You know, that is something that I'm picking up here. But let's take a look at your tarot card so that we can see the exact message here for you. What do your spirit guides and angels want to tell you? So yeah, you have the 2 of Wands. We saw this card flip out while I was shuffling the cards, and I kind of got the message of maybe some of you need to travel more. Like maybe you've been in the same place for too long. So if traveling is something that you can afford and you have the time to do it, I feel that traveling somewhere will be very nice for you. And maybe like it doesn't even have to be such like far away travel. It could be just a simple road trip, a day trip somewhere. I feel that getting like out of the same spot will be really nice for you. Like a change of scenery will be really nice for you. You also have the 7 of Wands. Okay, you have the Devil. Okay, that's interesting. You also have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing kind of the message. I feel that you need an uplifting message here. And also the 6 of Cups. Okay, pile number 1. I feel that your message is exactly that you might need a bit more fun in your life. Maybe like you have been in a period lately where you have been feeling more down. Maybe it's the weather. I know that now we're transitioning into more gloomy weather, so maybe it's the weather that's affecting you. But I feel that some of you have been feeling a bit down, maybe not so happy lately, and I feel that you might have been coming across maybe some obstacles in your life, or just the energy of you need something uplifting, right? You need something to brighten up your day. And I feel that what can help you here, pile number 1, is doing something that you really used to love when you were little, or maybe something that always brings you back to your childhood. Maybe visiting a relative will also help you, you know, something that with the 6 of Cups, something that brings back good memories. I feel that is something that will help your current situation, help you feel better. Because I feel that some of you right now might be feeling a bit down, and your spirit guides and angels want to uplift you. They want to brighten up your energy. So I do feel, oh, and we see this person here, it seems like they're planning a vacation somewhere where it's very sunny. So I do feel that a lot of you will resonate with this, especially if you're living in a place right now where it's very gloomy and rainy, so you might be missing the sun, and that could be it. That could be why you're feeling the way that you're feeling and why you're feeling so down. But for others of you, I feel that what your spirit guides and angels just want to tell you is to don't focus too much on what's happening right now, right? If you've come across a sort of obstacle in your life, if you feel like there is something in your life that is just kind of going against you a bit, just know that it's a temporary situation and that you will get out of it. As always, things come and pass by, and in 2 years' time, you really won't be able to remember why you were currently feeling the way that you were feeling, nor that you were feeling this way. Because I feel that what some of you might be dealing with could be just a part of your thoughts. Some of you could have just got like sucked into that pattern of thinking where you're just feeling a bit down, and the more you think that way, the more you feel that way. So I feel what a lot of you need right now is just to brighten up your energy. Okay, do good things so that you can create good thoughts, and that will resolve into you feeling much better. So, doing something that brings you back to your childhood, maybe hanging out with people that you like, hanging out with the friends, spending time with family members who you're close with, just having that feeling of closeness with people, I feel will help you right now. Maybe some of you are feeling very alone and you feel like you have to deal with everything yourself, so it could be a bit much. But I feel that what you guys need is actually just to have a bit more fun. I feel with the Fool card especially, maybe taking a trip somewhere, whether it's a day trip or a hiking trip, just I feel you need a bit more fun in that sort of sense, not fun as like partying, and if that's your fun, then just go ahead. But I feel in your case, through your cards, I'm kind of seeing having fun just to bring a smile on your face and create good memories. I feel that is the sort of fun that you need to uplift your mood here. Okay, because I feel that there is actually something like very positive that's approaching in your life. Okay, that's also something I want to see, and it's right behind your back. So it's just kind of like this period needs to pass by, these couple of days, because especially if you have been feeling down because of very minor reasons, like I don't know, maybe the weather, or you just sometimes we get these periods. Life is not about being 100% constantly happy every day, because if we chase that feeling, we're never going to be satisfied. We're never going to feel happy every second of our life, because I don't feel that we're meant to feel that way. I'm not saying that we're not supposed to feel happy, but I feel that just searching for happiness and being happy 100% of the time will cause an imbalance in our life. And we know that even of the good things, having too much is going to become not good. So I feel that what you're going through right now is just a small period where you're just feeling a bit down and you're in your feelings. So just let it pass by, because I do feel that there is something good that's approaching you here. Let's see your other cards so that we can get more information. Maybe what is this good thing that's approaching you? Because I do feel that there is something right behind your back that's going to make you very happy. You have protest, start a revolution. Okay, interesting. I feel that some of you, like, you need to start voicing your opinions regarding things. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you are feeling a bit down because you have been sacrificing your own comfort just for the sake of others, or maybe you have been just, how do you say, like, bearing too much, right? And something that is not necessary for you to bear. So with this start a revolution and protest, this is about, I feel, voicing your opinions, right? If there's something that you feel like you need to keep up with just for the sake of making other people comfortable, I feel that it's time for you to start saying no to those things. I feel it's time for maybe you to become a bit more selfish in a sense, there's nothing wrong with being a bit selfish, if you could call that, but I feel that that is just us taking care of ourselves. And I feel that's the most important thing, the first priority, it should be ourselves and making ourselves happy, because that is the way that we create other people happy. If we are miserable, everybody around us is going to be miserable. So taking care of ourselves is our first priority, pile number one. So if there is something that's bothering you, voice your opinion about it. Okay, maybe that will make you feel better as well. Maybe you're just feeling very down because you haven't been voicing your opinion enough. Let's see your other cards. You have be spontaneous. Exactly. So this is what I was saying with the Fool. I feel that you just need to do something spontaneous right now. Like, you're craving adventure. That's what I'm picking up. And maybe if your life has been feeling too stagnant, create action, right? Create something spontaneous. This doesn't have to be like anything crazy, but do something out of the ordinary that you do every day. Maybe you don't go to the park, maybe you don't take walks during the day, so that could be spontaneous for you. For others of you, it could be spontaneous to try a drink, try, I don't know, a coffee drink that you've never had before, or try something different as your lunch today that you never had before. Creating these kinds of things, these kind of like minor actions in our life can actually create a big difference in the long term, because we're physically creating difference in our life, right? It doesn't have to be such a huge difference, but you just need to get the feeling that something different is happening in your life, and this really causes a spiral then of things showing up. So I feel some of you maybe also need a break from your routine. Maybe you need to change up your routine, but I feel that maybe travel somewhere, take some sort of trip if you can. Do something spontaneous that you've never done before. I feel that's what you need to do right now in order to feel better. Pile number 1. You also have ground and center. Yeah. Okay, I feel that a lot of you need to center back your energy, ground yourself. I really do feel that your soul may be calling you to just spend more time outside right now. Maybe somewhere in nature. Maybe you feel very drawn to nature currently, and you're just craving that feeling of just, being in the middle of the forest and just surrounded by trees. I know it sounds like cliche, but sometimes that's all we need. That's literally all we need, because especially in this day and age, we're all surrounded by so many tall buildings and just apartments everywhere. Depends on where you live again, but I feel for most people, we're so out of touch with nature right now. There is very little nature, especially around the areas that we live. Again, for most people, so our soul sometimes really needs that feeling of being in the middle of just nature and nothing else. So maybe that's all you need. As I said, pile number 1, I feel if you're currently feeling down, I feel that this is just a period that can pass by very fast and very easily. It's just that your soul is craving, something fun. It's craving nature. It's craving excitement. So give it that. And I feel that a lot of you will start to feel much, much better in the end. Okay, let's see what else here. You also have protected by angels. You're cherished by the angels. So speaking of your angels and spirit guides and what they have been trying to tell you, I feel that a lot of you right now are just having a bit of a down moment. Like, that's the only thing that I'm picking up. Maybe your mood has not been the greatest lately, and that's okay. As I mentioned, we don't always need to be 100% up there, right? It's just normal. And if you start to, I really want you to not feel like there is something wrong with you if you're just having these few bad days, because it's completely normal. All of us have them. And I feel that your spirit guides and angels want to tell you that you're protected, you're being watched over them, that everything is being taken care of for you, and you don't need to stress so much about everything. I feel that they just want you to have a bit more fun, because everything is under control. And I do feel that there is something really good that's approaching here for you. Let's get one tarot card to see what this is about. What is this good thing? Because I do get that feeling here in your spread. There is something good that wants to enter your life, and it will, but it will, it sort of just needs a couple of more days. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, if you just wait a couple of more days, I feel there's something good here that's approaching for you, pile 1. Let's see what this thing is. The Empress. Wow. Okay, very beautiful energy. So with the Empress, I feel what this could be for some of you. Let's actually get one more card, because the Empress can mean a lot of things, but I'm seeing for a lot of you this can be results of some kind. Okay, 6 of Swords. Yeah, so I feel that you will receive some sort of news here that will actually make you happier. So the 6 of Swords is about moving towards a better future, and I was speaking that some of you might be like just feeling very gloomy. Maybe it's because of the weather. Maybe it will become sunny in a couple of days where you live, so your mood will become better. For others of you, I feel that you will receive some really good news, okay, that will create change in your life, that will help you move forward in some sort of sense, and it will make you very satisfied. I feel with the Empress, I do feel that some of you will be receiving some good news in the next couple of days that will just make you feel very satisfied. It's something that is definitely worth celebrating about. Let's see our final self-care card here, pile number 1, to end your reading. So you have be still. Okay. I feel that you need to ground yourself. There's that need for you to ground yourself, and being still, you know, for some of you, it could be just you're really missing out on sleep, right? It could be that you just need more sleep. You need to rest a bit more. But being still doesn't always have to be physically being still. It's mentally being still. So you can still be very still by going out in nature, right? By going out hiking, going to parks. But what you need right now, I feel, is to center, to be a bit still in the energy, in the sense of you don't always need to chase progress, right? If you can take a break for those 2 or 3 days to make yourself feel better, is what I'm feeling here. So right now, I feel that you guys need to focus on making yourself feel better, okay? Because I feel that some of you might be having a bit of a downtime. But yeah, that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that your spirit guides and angels want to tell you, or they have been trying to tell you. So first, we're gonna start off by preparing all of your cards. And if you guys just want to skip to your message, then there's a timestamp for you in the description box. But let's start with your tarot cards today, pile number 2. And let's see what have your spirit guides and angels been trying to tell you. For my beautiful pile number 2, spirit guides and angels, for those who chose pile number 2, what is something that you have been trying to tell them recently? What is something that they should know? I feel this card as well as this one. Let's get 2 more cards for you. What is something that you should know, pile number 2? Okay, let's get your oracle cards. Spirit guides and angels, what do you want to tell to pile number 2? What is something that pile number 2 needs to know right now? A message from my beautiful pile number 2. Is there anything that they're currently meant to hear to help them out in their situation? Any advice and guidance that you have for pile number 2 right now regarding what they're going through in their life? What's something that pile number 2 needs to know? Spirit guides and angels, what is something that you would like to tell them? Okay, and to end your reading, I want to get a self-care card for you guys to see how you can better take care of yourself right now. What is something that pile number 2 can do for themselves in order to take better care of themselves? I feel these 2 are wanting to come out for you, so we'll just take both of them. And we have your cards ready now, pile number 2. Let's get straight into your reading, and let's see what is the message that your spirit guides and angels have been trying to tell you. So as your card, you guys have the Page of Wands here. Okay, Page of Wands, this is about inspiration, as well as maybe you have been working on a project, right? Maybe you're in a creative field. Also, it could be confirmation for some of you. But I do feel that a lot of you might be doing something creative right now, okay? Maybe they want to tell you something regarding your projects or something that you're currently doing, or they want to encourage you to be more creative in this period. Let's take a look at your tarot cards to see exactly what is their message for you right now. So let's see. The first one is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, okay, so I feel this is like some exciting news that they want to announce, but the Wheel of Fortune is all about a change of destiny, or something that is meant to happen, something that is destined to happen is about to enter your life. It's also about divine timing. Okay, let's see what this is about. What is this Wheel of Fortune about? Ooh, Knight of Swords. Okay, so there is something that's approaching here, definitely, for sure. Let's see what this is about. King of Swords. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. Temperance. Wow, okay. And let's see our last card. Page of Swords. Okay. I feel that there is something exciting that's about to happen in your life, pile number 2. Okay, so I do see a sense of exciting news stepping in for some of you, because the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, this is about communication. Some of you might be meeting somebody who you are destined to meet, or there's a destined opportunity showing up for you guys, I feel here. With the Temperance, I feel as though you have been either very patient about this, or you need to be patient a bit more. I feel in your sense this is something that you have been very patient about though, because we see that with the Knight of Swords, this is about very fast movement. So I do feel this is coming in fast, so you won't have to wait much longer. But I feel like this is something that you have been very patient about. You have been sort of like doing things slowly, okay? And I feel this is something new for a lot of you with the Page of Swords. Maybe some of you just started doing something that is very new to you. Maybe it's a new skill that you have started learning. But I do feel that a lot of you are stepping in an area, like it feels like you're becoming a newbie in something. It feels like an entry level job. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't have to mean that a lot of you are gonna like switch your jobs or something like that if you're currently happy with your job. But it does feel like you're sort of stepping into something in your life and you're gonna feel very new at it. It feels like you're the beginner, you're the newbie in this. There's a lot still that you need to learn, and maybe that's where your patience will need to come in. But I do see there is a very sort of sudden switch. This feels very sudden, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Very sudden switch of you receive these news that just really make a difference in your life, okay? They really create a difference in your life. And I feel these news are going to bring in, they're definitely good news with the Temperance, because the Temperance is also about peace and harmony. So I do feel that it will set you sort of into balance. Like it will make you feel at ease, it will make you feel at peace. It will make you feel, you know, that feeling of like, I'm so happy with this. Like I feel so at peace right now. I know that this is meant for me. It feels right? There is that energy of it feels right. It feels like this is what I have been waiting for, or this is what I have been working up to. So I feel that there is definitely a new opportunity approaching in your life, or a person communicating something that will open up a new opportunity for you. This is coming very fast, as I mentioned. So be prepared for this, okay? It's showing up fast in your life. Let's see your Oracle card so that we can maybe get more information about what this is. You have Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Ooh, okay. I feel this is... Okay. Don't doubt your worth, pile number 2. I feel that this opportunity will show to you how worth it you are of something. Okay, I know we live in a very competitive world, and it's very easy for us to sometimes compare ourselves to other people, doubt our abilities, doubt whether we can do something, whether we have the ability to do something. And, you know, it's really important to just ignore as much as possible those thoughts, as much as we can. And I feel that this thing that's about to show up in your life, pile number 2, will actually give you the confirmation that, yes, I am good enough. And there is this satisfaction that comes with yourself, okay? So that's what I'm feeling, especially with the Temperance. I see a lot of you are going to be very satisfied with yourself, you know? I feel maybe for once in your life, you will actually feel like, I'm, you know, even though I'm new at this, I'm not the, it feels like you're not the, you know, the master of something yet, okay? You still have a long way to learn. But something that's about to occur will show you at least that you have the potential for something. Like, that's what I feel. It's like, somebody doesn't need to be the most skilled at something just to show off their potential, okay? And I feel that what's about to occur for you will show you your potential, will show you your worth, that you're actually able to succeed in this in your life. So I do see this sort of thing coming up. Maybe you're being noticed by some other people, okay, as well, by your higher ups, maybe getting noticed. Maybe you just got a new job and people at your job are going to recognize that you're really good at this and you're gonna be able to progress far in your career. But I feel there is something related to your career here that's showing signs of progress. That is the best way that I can describe this, okay? You have showing signs of progress. Interesting, okay. I'm also getting with the Temperance card, you're not in a rush, okay? The Temperance is all about that taking your time, being very peaceful about things. It's just the energy of balance. It's energy of, we're not, you know, too far in that. Sometimes we can get in this very excited energy and we're like, go, 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 and we don't realize even what we're doing. And there is also that other energy where we feel like things are so slow that we even stop taking action, right? I feel that your current energy is actually on point. It's very balanced. I feel having a very neutral energy and a very neutral outlook in your daily life is the best place to be in, okay? Because nothing to the extreme is good, whether if it's good or bad, and nothing that is of too much is good for us. So being in a neutral state is the best way for us to be. And I do feel that is your current energy. You also have the big picture. Okay, something is accumulating. I do feel that there is a completion of some vision that you've had. So look at your manifestation board. What is something that is you have been wanting to do for a while? Okay, if you have that. If not, then what is something on your mind that you have been envisioning yourself doing? I do feel there is, it's coming in. There is that accumulation of a vision that you guys had here that's manifesting. So there's definitely something big here approaching in your life. I did mention the Wheel of Fortune is a big life change. It's not something small. It's not something that you can look over. So it's definitely something big. See, something is growing, something is blossoming. Okay, some of you could be also moving with the World here. You could be setting up yourself in a new home, as well as what I'm seeing here in the near future. Okay, this could be confirmation for some of you, because we do see this person sort of hanging up decorations. So I do feel some of you might be transitioning to a new home. I want to say that this home will be very peaceful for you guys, and you will be able to create it as like a very safe space for you. Let's see what else. You also have inspiration and courage. Okay, I feel that this is saying if you guys are doing something creative right now, okay, I did mention with the Page of Wands, it does indicate inspiration, and you have here inspiration and courage. You're very watched over right now with what you're doing in your life. And I feel that your spirit guides and angels want to tell you that you have the freedom to express the way that you feel throughout your inspiration. So if you're working on a creative project right now, they want you to keep the courage. They want you to have the courage to express yourself, especially if you're doing something creative and you want to show it to the world. Have the courage to do it, because this is what you're meant to do. Okay, this is a confirmation for you guys. You're meant to do this thing that you're working on. It's meant to happen for you. So please keep at it. Okay, have the courage to show it to the world as well. You also have grace and gratitude. Throughout gratitude, joy expands. I do feel that you're transitioning in a very positive area of your life, Pawn number 2. I want to mention that for you. I feel that your energy right now is just that there's good things approaching your way. It almost feels like the things, I don't want to say that they're about to get easier, but they're about to get more pleasant, okay, at least. Because I still feel that you have a long way to go with the Page of Swords. You still have a long way to go. But I feel the best way I can describe this for you is you just won't have to blindly believe in your visions anymore. You know, there's that energy in the beginning where when we want to achieve something, we literally have nothing to prove that it will happen, right? Our reality is so far from what we want that we just are literally, it's up to us to just blindly believe that it will happen somehow in some way. But what I feel for you here is that you won't have to so blindly believe anymore, because there is something showing up in your life. It's not, I don't feel that it's the final thing that you want, but it's like signs of it showing up. It's the transition showing up, and you're like, oh, like, okay, I can see how this is gonna happen now. Like, I can see the things around me are changing and are about to become better. So yeah, definitely I'm seeing your life is becoming more pleasant here. Let's take a look at your final self-care cards to see how you can better take care of yourself. You have connect with your womb. Okay, so this is more so if you are a female, I feel, and you also have, wow, I don't think I can say this word, but because of the YouTube guidelines, but for some of you, maybe you need this in your life, right? Let me focus this for you. So yeah, that is your self-care tip here. Connect. I feel this is sort of connecting to more of the female side, but if you're a male, it can also connect with you to just step more into that female energy, right? I feel a lot of you are going to become, that feeling where you're so confident in yourself and you feel so into yourself. I get that feeling from these two cards. So your self-care is to just become more into yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to mean, exactly this, right? But it can just mean just becoming more into yourself, paying more attention to your sensual side, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, you know, look into the mirror and just be in love with yourself, right? Love yourself. I feel some of you are stepping in that energy where you're becoming that confident, you're really into yourself, you're really happy with who you're becoming. That is what I'm picking up here for you, pile number 2. Very lovely reading, and I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your message today from your spirit guides and angels, anything that they would like to let you know right now. So as always, we're going to start by preparing your cards, pile 3. And if you want to skip this part, there is a timestamp for you in the description box. But let's start by picking out your tarot cards for today, and let's see what is your message here from your spirit guides and angels. What do your spirit guides and angels want to let you know? What is the message that they have for you right now, spirit guides and angels? Please give a message to pile number 3 regarding something that they need to know in their life right now. Okay, and let's get one more card for you guys. I feel this one. Okay. Let's get your oracle cards now, pile 3. What is something that you need to know right now? What is something that your spirit guides and angels want to tell you? For my beautiful pile number 3, spirit guides and angels, please give them a message that they're currently meant to receive. Pile number 3, what are they meant to hear today? What is pile number 3 meant to hear? Any advice and guidance for my pile 3? Okay, and to end your reading, I will get you a self-care card, pile 3, to see how you can better take care of yourself in this period. I feel this one is for you. And we have your cards ready now. Let's take a look, pile number 3, at what is the message that your spirit guides and angels would like to tell you. As your card, you have the King of Swords right here. Okay, so this can mean that some of you need to become more disciplined. That is the first thing that I heard. So maybe there is a need for you to become more disciplined, more stern with yourself. For others of you, I'm getting communication, okay? Maybe you're not doing something. That is especially combined with the discipline. I feel some of you maybe are not doing something that you're saying you're gonna do. That is the first thing that I'm hearing. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, though, to see exactly what their message is for you. Let's see. Your first one is the 7 of Wands. Okay. You have the 2 of Wands, the Empress. Okay. 9 of Wands. Yeah, maybe you're pushing something back. Maybe you're procrastinating right now. Okay. That is a message for some of you. And your last card is the Devil. Okay. So I do see that there is some sort of restriction right now in your life, pile number 3. With the Devil and the 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. I feel that some of you are restricting yourself of something. Okay, I'm getting that energy. You're either procrastinating or you're just not taking action on something that you say you're gonna do. And it feels like what you want to do, guys, actually has huge potential. With the Empress and the 2 of Wands, I see many possibilities out there for you. But some of you, I feel maybe fear is what's holding you back. Maybe the fear of failure, maybe fear of taking a risk. But I do feel that in your case, there is something that's holding you back, pile number 3. And maybe you have so much work to do. Maybe you feel very tired. Maybe you're currently procrastinating a bit. But I feel that what you need to hear is that you need to let go of this restriction, because I feel that this is up to you. So there's something, it's more like a thinking pattern that's holding you guys back. And with the Devil, 7 of Wands, this to me is saying that you're just trying to protect yourself. Okay, the 7 of Wands, sometimes it can be about us protecting what's ours, protecting our territory. So, you know, it's very common for us people to create thoughts, especially if some things that we want to do are kind of risky. We create fears because we want to protect ourselves. We don't want us to get hurt. We don't want us to suffer. So I feel that what you're doing is just your mind trying to protect you from doing something that's risky, doing something that is a bit out of place, right? But I feel that you need to push past that thinking pattern. You need to push back that fear of fully letting go, okay? I feel that it sort of feels like your soul wants to shine and your soul wants to be seen. Maybe some of you want to do some things in your life that are risky, right? The Two of Wands it's mostly represents sort of like traveling a lot and moving around, exploring different destinations, which could be quite risky and adventurous. And I feel that a lot of you want that life. You want a life full of excitement. But I feel that you're not letting yourself take the first step. And maybe you're just finding some excuses right now that are like, oh, I'm too busy. I have too much work. I have this and I have that. If you prioritize something, you will always find time for it, okay? If you really want to do something. So I do see that their message is a bit more strict in a sense, and they do kind of want to discipline you a bit, because I feel that a lot of you have been avoiding something that you have been wanting to do because of other things, other obligations, or because you're just trying to, it's interesting, really. Our mind is very interesting, because I feel that what you're trying to do though is not even that dangerous. It's not even that risky. It's just, sometimes we just want to apply and take up this new hobby, or we want to try and apply to this new job. It can be something as little as that. And our mind is like, no, but it's not worth it, right? That is where your mind is coming in, trying to protect you from doing something new. It's not even that dangerous for us to, just start a new hobby, but our mind is just like wanting to protect us. And you need to push past that thinking pattern. That is something that we have programmed in our brain because of the way that we were raised. So I feel a lot of you need to push back a lot of the beliefs that you currently have if you do want to progress in your life, okay? Let's see what else. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. You have Princess. You can be your own knight. Yeah, you see, you can lead your own way. Maybe some of you feel like you need other people in order to do this. Maybe some of you, I feel what your current thinking pattern is sort of like, I know what I want to do and I really want to do this, but I need that and I need more time and I need these people in my life and I need this to start and I need that. And that is just your mind trying to find the excuses. So I feel what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, you have everything that you need in order to start something. You can always create something from nothing, I feel that is what they want to tell you. You don't need the best equipment to start. You don't need the most skills to start something. You don't need an office to really start a business, or you don't need a professional camera to start a YouTube channel, right? That is just your fear trying to hold you back. Like, oh, I need this before I do this, But I feel that you can always start something out of nothing, and that is a message that you need to hear. So stop trying to make the excuses for it. Pile number 3. You also have ideal course of action. I feel that the ideal course of action for you right now is to just start, because I feel that a lot of you have this goal in mind and you can see it. You can really see it happening for you, but it's still a bit far away, no? Because I feel it almost feels like you guys even know what you need to do, but your mind is trying to convince you otherwise. Because some of you might be struggling with, maybe you feel like you're too shy. Okay, for some of you it could be that. For some of you it could be that you're afraid of failing. What if you try and it doesn't work? Okay, and I feel that there is no such a thing as not things working out. You just need to give it the proper amount of attention and the proper amount of time for it to blossom. So you will need to be patient with when you start something. But I feel you at least need to start, because if you started 6 months ago, you would probably be at a much closer place to your goal right now, whereas you're right now. So I feel starting something, pile number 3, is the way to go for you here. Don't be afraid to take this action. I really feel that a lot of you want to take some sort of action, but you're avoiding it. You also have healing waters, okay? I feel that this is really going to heal you though. Like, it's really gonna renew you. Okay, it's gonna give you a chance to live out a different life. How would I say this? I feel that you need to be the one who's going to actually do what they love. Do you know? Maybe you're surrounded by people in your life who have had didn't maybe succeed in what they wanted to succeed in, and they just tell you, you can't succeed in something that you love, you can't make money out of something that you're passionate about or something like that. I really don't believe in that. I just feel that you need to find the right way to do it, because everything is possible. And I feel that for you, if you take this sort of action towards your goal, it's going to really heal you. It's going to make you much happier. It's going to give you a chance for a new life, pile number 3. To live a different life than the most other people is what I feel here. So there is this strict energy coming from your spirit guides and angels, but it's because they want you to take action towards something. They want to encourage you to be more strong and more stern when it comes to your goals. You also have distant thunder, clear the air. Okay, be clear about what you want. Because, with the distant thunder, the way that I see this card is that if we don't change anything about our current situation, right, we see that the thunder is coming in our life. And if we don't change anything right now, if we don't take any action right now to change the outcome, it's not going to stop coming, right? If you just stay still and don't run away from it, or don't get inside to, protect a place, it's still going to come to you, right? So I feel that you guys, you still have chance to change your life around. You still have a chance to chase after something that not chase, I hate using that word, but sort of pursue something that you want. I guess it's the better way to do. Maybe some of you feel like it's too late, but I really don't feel that is for you, because you still have time. You still have time to do something. I feel that is something that you need to hear. A lot of you are maybe feeling like you're too sucked up into another field, you're too sucked up into other things, that there's no time for you to pay attention to what you want and what you want to do. Maybe there's a big risk factor, but I really do feel that you can actually make it work. You just need to prioritize it. Now let's see, what is your self-care card to in your reading, pile 3? You have massage, okay? Some of you, I feel you're a bit overworked, okay? Maybe some of you are spending a lot of your time doing a lot of work. Maybe you don't feel fulfilled by it, but I feel that you need a bit of a massage. And this can really do magic. I really wasn't somebody who used to do this often, okay? But I want to say, since I've started doing it, is now I try to go and get a massage at least once a month, sometimes maybe twice a month, because it is a sense of us taking care of our body. And it's an investment for your health and your future. Just the way that some people like to invest into maybe vitamins and healthy food, right? Massage is also a way of us taking care of our body, because it's very healthy. We use our bodies every day, especially if you're very active. And doing this for your body, if you can, it's really amazing. Do it as much as you can, right? Even if it's once a year, it's still, you're investing still in your body and the health of your body. So if you have been feeling a bit tired and overworked, especially with the 9 of Wands, I feel some of you could be feeling burnt out. This is something that can really help you and make you feel better. Okay, pile number 3. But that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye-bye.